Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake Woke Podcast. This is your boy Bobby VILN. I'm back from hiatus. It's been about a good month or two since my last video. It's a lot of shit going on, huh? The world is in disarray. Last time I left it was in disarray, but for the most part, I'm back. Astroworld, Travis Scott. Who's really to blame? That's what this video is about. Who's really to blame? Who's really at fault? Now, a lot of videos surfaced from different angles. Some of those videos was chopped up, doctored up, thrown out there to make Travis Scott look like an evil individual. Then you got the actual footage that came out of the concert. You got several people put out videos in regards to the concert and what was happening. So let's go ahead and unpack this, okay? Long story short, Astroworld Music Festival was being held. You had Drake there, Master P, Travis Scott himself, a couple of other performers, right? So the capacity of the festival was supposed to be 50,000. Turns out people rushed the gate. They ransacked the gate, knocked down the barrier, and they just started pouring in. So when the numbers was crunched later on, sorry for the lighting. I apologize for the lighting. But when the numbers was crunched afterwards, come to find out it was about 200,000 people there. It was only, again, the capacity was only supposed to be 50,000. So right there off the rip, they know they done fucked up. I don't know what security agency that Live Nation hired at that time. Nobody knows who it is. Everybody say that they was just randomly hiring people to be security at the festival. My question is to Live Nation is why aren't you hiring professional security to work this event? It's Astroworld. We know how these festivals get. If you haven't been to Day in Vegas, Flognog, Rolling Loud, any of these festivals, you know it can get kind of rowdy. It can get kind of rowdy at these events. There's a lot of drugs being done, a lot of drugs being snuck in. The security is horrible at these places. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna tell them myself. Like when I went to Flognog, nigga, we stuck in weed and all types of shit. I think we snuck in some liquor too, but I don't know. Nah. Matter of fact, we didn't sneak in no liquor. We didn't sneak in no liquor, but drugs was for sure being snuck in. Drugs was for sure being snuck in. For sure. So off rip, it really doesn't matter what security agency they would have hired anyway. Shit still would have been snuck in. Security still would have been circumvented. It was going to happen regardless, but for security to drop the ball like that and allow people to bulldoze the gate, because if you seen that video, you saw what happened. They knocked that fucking gate down and people fell over on top of that gate. And when they fell over on top of that gate, people was hurtling over these people. Sorry about that. People was hurtling over people, stepping on people. That's how people was being trampled. This is how people was being trampled. Say it one more time. This is how people was being trampled. Sorry about that. I had to fix the camera, man. Shit was fucking up. But that's how people was being trampled. And I guarantee that's how those little boys was being trampled at 14. I think he was like a 14-year-old or a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old. Mind you, why the fuck are your kids there without parental guidance? Why is your kids there without the parents being there? You know, it's very, 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 very strange. Very strange. Me personally, if my kid wanted to go to a festival like that, I'm going with my child. Make sure my child is safe and sound. But that's just me. That's just me. So that's where security dropped the ball at first. Right there when the gate got ransacked, and those people were sitting there falling over the gate, people jumping over people, trampling people. That's how people got trampled. Now, like, everybody want to blame Travis Scott for this shit. They want him to take majority of the blame. You can't sit there and you cannot put the blame on Travis Scott like that. Yes, he has to accept accountability for what went on at the festival. He has to, because he sat there, he stopped his performance several different times. A video came out of only one time where he stopped the performance, where somebody sat there and they passed out. And he did do his due diligence, and he was like, yo, you got somebody over here that's passed out, get him some help. Basically, that's what that was. But security was lackadaisical. Security was lackadaisical. Medical attention was lackadaisical at this event. It's not just Travis Scott. It's not really Travis Scott's fault. Travis Scott's the artist. Okay, Live Nation was handling the event. That's why Live Nation is attached to the lawsuits. Live Nation dropped the ball, not Travis Scott. Okay? Let's get this straight. Live Nation dropped the ball, not Travis Scott. Travis Scott is just an artist. Yes, he might have some say-so over the festival. Yes, the festival is his idea, but he's not running the thing through and through. He hired, or he partnered up with Live Nation, and they're supposed to make sure that security is there. The security is perfect. They're supposed to make sure that there's medical attention, professional medical attention. They're supposed to make sure that the safety of these people, of their customers, are their priority. But you got people out here that's trying to demonize Travis Scott. Now, you also got people out here talking about, well, look at the setting of the of Astroworld. It looked demonic. Look, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. I keep telling people, these artists, these entertainers, they're not who you think they are. These motherfuckers, they be doing some wild shit. They be doing some wild ass shit. That's why you got motherfuckers like Kid Cudi and shit out here painting their nails, wearing dresses and mascara and shit. They be doing rituals in plain fucking sight. And a lot of these people out here be worshiping these people. But that's a different story for a whole nother fucking time. I keep telling people, y'all gotta stop putting y'all trust in these entertainers and shit. These entertainers out here really don't care. They really about their paper. Hence why Travis Scott continued to try to perform. Again, he does have to accept some accountability, but when it comes to security, medical attention, all that other shit, Live Nation has to take the bulk of that, because they were in charge of that. The blood is not on Travis Scott's hands, it's on Live Nation's hands. Okay? But come to find out, a lot of testimonials from the people that was actually at Astroworld, even a couple of people that were working security or was supposed to be working security or was hired to work security. They was sitting there talking about how there was more bodies on the floor than they was actually reported. They said, what, 9 people died now? One chick, she was brain dead for a little bit. They took her off that shit and then just let her go. It's fucked up situations here, man. Fucked up situations. Y'all dropped the ball on this shit. And then now y'all trying to let Travis Scott take the blame for this shit. Y'all trying to let this man take the hit for this shit. Now, if this was anybody else's fucking festival, would it be the same shit? Would y'all have the same urgency to put the blame on that person? Probably not. If you know where I'm going with that. But again, like I said before, because I think my storage is running low, so I'm gonna have to stop this video and post it. Travis Scott is not to blame for this. You can't blame Travis for this shit. You can't really blame him for this shit. Yeah, he gotta accept accountability somewhat, but it's a small fraction to what Live Nation gotta accept and understand that they fucked up. Travis Scott trying to make it right, and he trying to pay for the funeral expenses and everything like that, as he should. He refunded all of those people money, as he should. Really, it should be Live Nation paying for this shit, but Travis Scott stepped up. And Travis Scott did his job. I'll give him that, bro. I'll give him that. Because a lot of these clips out here were doctored up to make it seem like Travis Scott was a lot of these clips was doctored up to make it seem like Travis Scott didn't care. Let's be honest here. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. That man is an artist. He was sitting there performing. A lot of this information didn't make it back to him until later. You would think for him to be the headliner, for this to be his festival, you would think they would sit there and they would tell him what the fuck is going on. As soon as the gate was ransacked, you would have thought, hey, yo, they broke into the fucking festival, Travis. Yo, we gotta get these people up out of here. We over capacity. You would think they would have started off with that. No, they didn't. They didn't tell this motherfucker nothing. And as you can see, when he was performing, they didn't tell him nothing. And no, I'm not trying to give him some bail. I'm just sitting here pointing out the true culprit who should really be taking the blame in this Live Nation. Live Nation really should be taking the blame. Yes, Travis Scott should accept accountability for what happened, somewhat. But he shouldn't be the main focal point. He should not be the main person to blame for what happened at Astroworld. He shouldn't. He shouldn't. You can clearly tell it was a lack of communication. They cut a shit ton of corners. Live Nation cut a shit ton of corners. The ball was dropped, and it wasn't by Travis Scott, it was by Live Nation, the person he partnered with to set off Astroworld. That's all I have to say about this incident. I'm sorry for how the lighting is. I was supposed to do this video last night, fell asleep, was tired. But next video is the Kyle Rittenhouse video. I gotta do a part 2 about that. I have to because, you know, it has to be done. That's a hot topic right there. But thank you for tapping in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you for the people that supported my content. Man, yeah. Again, man, thank you. I'm back. Thank you.